One of the most common questions that I get as a force-free dog trainer is, what if my dog isn't food motivated? In particular, people will frequently say that their dog doesn't care about treats while out on a walk. How can you train a dog with force-free methods if they're not food motivated? Rather than just answering this hypothetically, I want to demonstrate with Louie. His guardian said the same thing about him, that he's not food motivated on walks. I'm going to show you how I worked with Louie while also explaining what's really going on. The first time that I took Louie outside, I simply wanted to walk to my vehicle to grab a longer leash for him, but it was a bit of a disaster. He got overstimulated and stopped responding to his name or having any interest in treats. I could see why he was labeled as not food motivated. However, food is necessary for survival, so by nature, all dogs are food motivated. However, similar to how you might lose your appetite if you're really stressed, dogs can lose their interest in food if they're overstimulated. Louie is extremely food motivated, but not when he was in a situation that he wasn't ready for. Remember, successful force-free dog training starts at the level that your dog is capable of, not the level that you want them to be. My first tip for dogs that appear unmotivated by food is to start in an unstimulating environment when you're just training new skills. This might be in your house or on a quiet path. Secondly, it's really important to make sure that you're using something that's very high value to your dog if you're working on difficult skills. Just like people have different food preferences, so do dogs. I'll link a video here that will help you test what's high value to your dog. Let's talk about how I kept Louie food motivated out on walks. To help Louie stay under threshold outdoors, I used the foyer to bridge the difficulty. We started working indoors, but with the door open so they could hear outside sounds. At the start of walks, we'd spend time in the foyer doing the up and down pattern game to help him relax and focus. All I'm doing is dropping a treat on the ground for him to sniff and find, and then giving him one from my hand for refocusing on me. The familiarity of pattern games can really help anxious dogs cope in new environments or places of higher stimulation. I spent 2 days being very lavish with treats and the pattern game when we first left the house, and then I slowly increased the distance and duration between the games.
Yes. Yes. Okay. No. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Go a little farther. Yeah, good. Okay. Okay. No. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Okay, let's go.
I want to show you the difference in Louie's focus and body language by day 4. Later this week, I'm going to be uploading this full walk with Louie if you want to watch a training session where a reactive dog learns leash skills. Every dog is different, so as I work with and upload different dogs' videos, I'll show you other strategies that I use for dogs that go over threshold outside. The up and down game worked brilliantly for Louie, so I wanted to show it to you so that you could try it with your dog. I also want to briefly mention that just because your dog needs easier environments when you first start training, it doesn't mean that they can't progress to more difficult settings. As you can see, on this walk there was a lot of commotion due to parents dropping their kids off at school. Yes. Louie remained very focused on me and very food motivated, despite the noise and busyness.
Right.
If your dog is uninterested in food on walks, I strongly encourage you to find a way to decrease the difficulty of the setting and work on a pattern game such as this to help your dog stay under threshold.
Good boy. Good boy, Lulu. Okay, let's go.
Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Happy training.